afternoon and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to Global Impromptu Speaking session number 152. Today, the host is Toastmaster Vandana. Please put your hands together to welcome her on stage because she is a first timer on this platform as the host or the topics master. Let's encourage her or support her to give us good topics, easy topics, so we can handle them with grace. Ladies and gentlemen, today as a timer, you will manage your speech by yourself. Make sure we all speak for 1 minute to 2 minutes or maximum 2 minutes 30 seconds. So you manage your time the way you want, and rest is all yours. You will speak for 1 to 2 minutes, and rest of the session you will just gracefully remain calm, remain silent, and listen to other people's and appreciate them if you like to. Please comment them in private chat or in the whole chat, so they can feel grace. They can feel good that okay, we have spoken. We have at least tried it. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not take much of your time, but to call upon our host, our topics master of today's meeting, Toastmaster Vandana. Please put your hands together to welcome her. Over to you, Toastmaster Vandana.
Very good evening, everyone. How is everyone feeling today? It's Friday and it's a weekend here, just starting out in India. I'm happy to join you from Kerala. I'm a member of the Speech Weavers Toastmasters Club from Bangalore. And we all know why we're here. We're all here to speak about something for 2 minutes. A lot of time we're asked to come and speak and then we are gripped with fear. So we're here to practice our skills on talking impromptu. Why do we need it? You've fallen in love. You have to go and propose to someone. You need to ask for leave, but your boss is too tough. You need to convince your child that she shouldn't put her shoe in her mouth. So all of this, we're going to practice our table topic skills. And to help me with this, we have a timer for today, Toastmaster Jessie. Is it Toastmaster Jessie? Yeah, okay, great. Would you like to show the timer cards and how you will be doing it? Would you like to unmute yourself?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'm the timer today. I will show at 2 minutes talk today. At 1 minute, I will show you the green background. At 1.30 seconds, I will show the yellow or amber background. At 2 minutes, I will show the red background, at which time try to wind off your speech. So we learn to speak in 2 minutes time. I will put the timer. And here we go. I hand you over to the TMOD of this table topic, Vandana.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jessie. I've seen her many a times with the timer role. It's one of the roles that I'm absolutely terrified with. Somehow my fingers get stuck. I can't concentrate on two things at a time. So it's a tough job, but it's also for us to be responsible so that we speak within the time so that everyone gets an opportunity to talk. So let's see. I probably give preference to the people who've joined in early. So I'd like to invite Toastmaster Farida. Are you ready to go? Great. Okay. So today, for everyone to know, I'm going with proverbs, and most of them we've heard many times. So it's not going to be that difficult. But sometimes when you've heard something too many times, you get stuck with what you have to say. So the first one, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Over to you, Toastmaster Farida.
A very good evening, my global impromptu family members. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. This is the topic that has been given to me. I would humbly like to disagree with this topic. Absence does not make the heart grow fonder. No matter what your relationship is, when we come on earth, from the moment we are born till the time that we pass away, we form different relationships. We form friendships, we have blood relationships, we have non-bloody relationships, like we have friends, cousins, extended cousins, neighbors, work colleagues, supervisors, people working under us, all kinds of people whom we cater to, our clients, our patients. We form all types of relationships in this world. The reason why do we form these relationships? Because we are social animals. Humans are not born to live in isolation. We are born to live in truce with other human beings and in forming relationships with others. And when there is a period of absence in any relationship, it forms a gap, a void, which is filled in by other relationships. So if somebody goes around and tells me that absence makes the heart grow fonder, it doesn't. That void is filled by other relationships, other hobbies, other people who step in and take on the job of the person who is missing. And also there is one more thing. When people are together, they form memories. They do things together, they eat together, they live together, they experiment together, they experience life together, and they form memories. And these memories add on to the spice of life. And in order to have these memories, you have to be living together. If you are absent from each other's lives, how will you form memories? If there are no memories, where's the bondage? Where will be the commitment to stay with each other? See, so this is my take on the matter. I would humbly like to disagree with this topic. Absence does not make the heart grow fonder. Absence creates distance. Absence creates a void which is filled in by other relationships. In fact, the easiest way to get over somebody is to create a distance between you and that person. So this is my take for tonight. A very good evening to everybody.
Thank you, Toastmaster Farida. I kind of agree. I think during the lockdown, I've had these thoughts, and I thought it's okay, but sometimes you need to talk to people, and if they're not there, maybe we become a little demanding, and then we feel sad, and then somehow the relationship changes. I think there's a distance. So next, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Omar.
Me? Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
early comers, preference. Okay.
Okay.
Now let me find the toughest one.
Okay.
If
The
it
toughest
ain't,
one.
okay. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready always.
Okay. You were born ready, I think. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Toastmaster Omar.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. With this, I just can recall a Messiah complex. Some people want to be the savior of a lot of people. Okay, I want to save everybody and all. Maybe some people don't want to be saved. Maybe you want to be with them, and sometimes they are struggling with a lot of things. I always say that you cannot make everybody happy. If something is not going fine, maybe you are there with them to support them in going through their process. They are discovering themselves. I always say that there will be a lot of challenges, there will be a lot of difficulties. It doesn't mean that you are going to be bogged down by them. You will feel broken and all that. So you will try to repair everything. Can we repair everything? Can we repair all the relationships that we have in our lives? I don't think so. Sometimes we have to accept the things that the way they are, because if you are not accepting them, if you are trying to struggle with your way through them and you are trying to save everything that you can, you will not be able to. You will be disappointed a lot of times. You will struggle. Maybe you have issues. Okay, there will be a lot of complications. If something is not broken, why you are trying to fix them? We cannot fix everything. Can you, Toastmaster Vandana? No, you cannot fix everything. We are not perfect beings. We are not absolute beings also. So we have to acknowledge that. Sometimes we see that, okay, that person is maybe going through a lot of hardships. A lot of friends, maybe my friends may be going through a lot of hardships. When I come to them, okay, I want to maybe help you. And they say, no, I don't. Maybe I just need you to be with me in these times. Emotionally support me. Maybe not in any other way they want your support. So it's sometimes your presence is what it's important for them. To be with them in that time, they are trying to discover themselves, they are trying to know themselves. So of course, if something is not broke, don't try to fix them, because if you are trying to fix them, they will go out of shape. They will not be the same way they were actually. So always accept their uniqueness, accept them the way they are. Over to you, Topic Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Omar. I think I recently experienced this. The person I was trying to help, because I thought I can help them with how to introduce themselves better, because we are Toastmasters. And then I realized that the person didn't want help from me. So I agree. So next, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Samir. Are you ready, Samir?
Yeah, madam, I am ready. I am very new to Toastmasters. Get me the easiest topic so that I can speak at least.
Okay, sure. For you, okay, easy. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Toastmaster Samir.
Yeah, it is a very good topic, madam. As per me, we have got different individual perception on beauty. Like I suppose someone is beautiful through his face, then that might like by someone. If someone is beautiful through his heart, that might some people may like that also. In this perspective, it depends on each and every individual how he explains, how he his perspective towards beauty. This much I would like to tell, because it is on perception only, because it is on specific human perception. Whether beauty lies in his heart or beauty lies in his face. This much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Samir. It was a nice take. I think we all the society has fixed standards of what beauty is. But what is real beauty? I think we all have our own definitions of what it is. Different people are beautiful to different people. So next, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Sushant. Toastmaster Sushant. Are you on video? Yeah. Okay. Hi. So a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Toastmaster Sushant.
Thanks, Table Topic Master, for that question, but that topic that I really believe in, and that's true. Every single thing you do starts from the basic step. You wanted to finish your classwork and write stuff, you need to take the pen that leads you to write. So every single thing you wanted to do or achieve always starts from the smallest step. That's what leads you to the biggest. So just like how the Table Topic Master told, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And when we make this one step, the first step, that's when our determination and our mindset gets, okay, I've come to the first step. We will have the eagerness to go more and more so that we achieve the 1,000. And that's what our goal. Just do one thing. Go to the first step. And that will surely determine you to go till the 1,000. Just that one thing helps you to lead till 1,000. Then think. Even you put more determination and then think what and all you can achieve. So just start everything slowly. Not even that you need to be fast, but be slow. Not at all a problem. Because that time, being that much slow, it's opposite always in the future. So now if you're slow, in the future, you might be fast. So that's what. Don't fear that, okay, I'm slow. I won't be able to reach it soon. No worries. You are slow, but still you're walking. And that's what really matters. So friends, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. But also remember that don't think that you're walking slow and stop yourself. You are still walking, and that's what really matters. The only thing is that it's going to delay what you see. Over to the table.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sushant. I agree, and I have been trying to study some courses, and I feel like it's easier when I break it up into a 20-minute task and then build on it. So great take on it. Next, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Senthil. Are you here? Seem to have dropped out, is it?
Yes, he dropped out, I think.
Okay. So next, Zainab, do you want to go? Or is there anyone who came before that?
Yes.
Oh, Zainab. Okay, great.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, hi. Zainab?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Whoever said hello, probably I'll go with you then in the next.
This is Toastmaster Akshay. It's showing Gioni F8 Neo, but
Okay,
you
sure.
have to rename it. So let Zainab go first, then I will go. Okay?
Good.
I thought
Okay.
Zainab is not there. Thank you. You can go,
Okay.
Zainab.
Yeah. Zainab, can you unmute?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
here.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Toastmaster Zainab.
First of all, I would like to wish a very good evening to everyone present here. I hope everyone's doing well. So the topic given to me is don't bite the hand that feeds you. And I do agree with this topic. I feel I feel the true personality of a person comes in when you start judging their loyalties and where their loyalties lie. Because I feel that says a lot about a person in general. Because a person who can never be loyal is someone you can never trust, and you know at the end of the day he won't stand for something which is right. And I feel that is the basis of what makes a person, what you stand for, how loyal you are towards what you stand for, and the people you stand for. Because those are the things which tell other people what kind of a person you are. The people always siding with the wrong or siding with the side of the power doesn't mean, just because they might be powerful at that moment in time doesn't mean they might always be right. And I feel the proverb given to me today, don't bite the hand that feeds you, I feel this is first a certain type of people I feel that we see around a lot today, which is based. I'm so sorry, I'm a little lost for words. If that's okay, I would like to end my topic here.
I think you did great, Zainab. I think it's a difficult topic, and we've all been in that situation where, someone who has really helped us and been there, and we feel obligated not to bite back, maybe. Yeah, so great take. Next, I'd like to invite Akshay.
Yes. Yeah. Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, I can
Am I
hear
audible?
you. Do you
Okay.
want to turn on video?
Yeah. No. Actually, the thing is, my network is there. So okay, no problem. I will just unmute myself. Yeah. Can you hear me, right? Okay.
Yeah,
What is the word of the day? Truths, right? Okay.
you'll have to refer the chat.
Truths.
Meanwhile, I'll just
Truths.
jump into the topic. Yeah, okay.
I got it.
Sure. Okay. Don't put
I
off.
got it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just say the topic. Don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today. Don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today. Toastmaster.
Don't don't put off tomorrow. We are doing today. In Hindi, there is saying, "Kal करे सो आज करे सो अब." That means tomorrow's thing you do today itself, and today, which is just now. Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters and Cavaliers and guests. In our life, many times it happens, especially we are practicing something, studies we are doing. Study is one of the truths in our lives. So, what to do? We have to study. We are saying, let's wait for tomorrow. We'll do tomorrow. And the tomorrow comes. Again, we are saying, like, today I'm very lazy. Let's do tomorrow. In my life, many times it happens. If we have any burden, if we want to do vast study today, it happens. And in Toastmasters, for prepared speech, many people are saying, let's practice tomorrow. Because today, let's take a rest. And my suggestion is that it's for me also, please don't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow never comes. Whatever we are doing today, we have to do today and right now. Then your mind will stable and you will focus more on that particular work. For example, studies and for prepared speech writing. So what are your opinion, Toastmaster Vandana, on this? Thank you.
Master Akshay, well, I'm someone who is a serial procrastinator, but I've managed to somehow gain marks by just listening and being present. So I don't know, but I could be more successful, and I'm not because I put it off for tomorrow. Next, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Manu or Toastmaster, yeah. Okay, yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Good things come to those who wait. Good things come to those who wait. Toastmaster Manu.
Good evening to my global family. Good things come to people who wait. That is the topic, and I think I disagree because I'm not that kind of a person. Maybe it is true to some or many, but I'm not that kind of a person by nature. I'm the kind of a person who, like, when I get to know, I jump and take it sometimes, but never I found that it was wrong. I never found that something that you do proactively doesn't work. So you don't have to wait. I mean, there are things which are like that, the contracting views, like, it is better to stand in a place and drink water than to run and collect money, milk, drink milk and all. But somehow I'm not that kind of a person. I believe that you don't go too fast, but keep moving, and don't wait for somebody to give you something into your hands and you get it. You have to work for something if you want to get it. Or if you're a kind of person, you're a contented person, you want to be happy, you can do that. But I'm not that kind of a person, so I would like to go ahead, take 2 steps ahead and collect whatever I want. And I would like to also help others also in the same way. I don't wait for others to ask me help. I do help and I expect the same. Thank you. Over to you,
I
tabletop
think,
master.
thank you, Toastmaster Manu. All end up helping. Sometimes we just want to do our own thing and get on with life, but sometimes we help others, not expecting anything in return. And sometimes it comes back, right? Unexpectedly from someone you don't know at all. So I think we all live on these little bits of kindness. So next, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Dinisha. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, shall I go and
Yeah.
good to go?
Okay, it's okay.
Okay. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Toastmaster Dinisha.
Thank you, topic master. I love that topic because actually that's what I used to do. I hope for the best every time and start everything. But anyway, I'm prepared to accept the worst thing. That is I always be ready to accept the worst case scenario. And why I do it? Because when we do it, we have so many things. We have many hopes, but sometimes, and we have to do whatever the best way to achieve this with the courage, determinations, uh, and hard work in everything. I try my best to do. So, but sometimes there are things that we cannot control. For that, they will change. So in that case, that will work. But anyway, I believe that we should not expect the worst thing. We have to think on the positive way. Then it will encourage us. Uh, Even though we do not think on that, it will encourage us inside. It will give a spiritual force to do and complete the things. If we didn't think like that, if we don't think like that, there will be no force forward to achieve the task. So thank you for the topic. I always believe that believe for the best to happen, but anyway, be ready to accept the worst case also, because you will never fail if you are ready to accept the worst case. Thank you, topic master.
Thank you to us, Master Dinisha. I am a positive person, but at the same time, I'm an overthinker. So I think of what are the plan Bs in the worst case scenario. So it's nice to be prepared. Thank you for your take on it. Next, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Savita. Are you ready?
Yes,
Okay,
Toastmaster Vandana.
Not a very difficult one. If you play with fire, you'll get burned. If you play with fire, you'll get burned. Toastmaster Savita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vandana, and my greetings to everyone present here. Playing with fire, isn't it the worst thing we can do? Who wants to get burned? Playing with fire is burning yourself. It is very, very well understood. The basic nature of fire is to burn. That is the fact. That is the fact. All of us know, except small children. When they're born, they're growing up, they don't know. And when they're about to touch mother or father or anybody next to that, they stop that child. Don't do it. Otherwise, you'll get hurt. Your skin will burn. Some children, they don't listen. They just want to feel or experience that heat or burn. After that experience, then only they understand, and then they don't repeat. There are people in this world, they know that particular action or particular situation, they are going to find it difficult. Maybe they will lose something. They put so much of effort in that, and they know it can go in any direction, which can, ruin their life. But they take that big risk. They want to play with fire. But that risk they are responsible. If they are responsible for themselves, it is okay. But that if that risk some other person gets, some loss, then it is not good. So if you are playing with fire, you have to take the consequences in your hand. You should have to be responsible for that. Knowing that fire can do anything with you or the people around you. Playing with fire, if the person is able to take that's what I said, consequences in his hand, in his or her hand, then you play with fire. Otherwise, better to stay away from this. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Vandana.
Thank you, Toastmaster Savita. Yes, you should stay away from fire, but we are fools who fall in love again and again, and we play with fire all the time. So I believe, yes, you should not play with fire, but sometimes it's okay to take a leap of faith. And that's how I found my true love, my husband. So next, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Sunita. Are you ready? You look very ready. You're already on unmute. Okay, great. Don't put too many irons in the fire. Don't put too many irons in the fire. Toastmaster Sunita.
Good evening to my global impromptu family. Good evening, Vandana. Don't put too many irons in the fire. I must say I haven't heard of this one. And what exactly happens when you put iron in fire? I don't know. What happens when you put iron in fire? It
You
becomes
mold
too
it to
hot
make
to hold. That's all I can
you
think
mold
of.
it to make
Okay.
things.
Pardon?
You can mold it to make things.
You could mold it to make things okay. That's a good idea. Yeah, you can make a horseshoe out of it. Yes. So yeah, if you put too many irons in the fire, it becomes too difficult to handle. And that's what happens when you put, I think similar like putting all your eggs in the same basket and dashing off all your hopes in one go. So put only that much iron into the fire. This is my interpretation. Put only that much iron into the fire that you can handle with the tongue that you have. So you can shape it into a horseshoe and make great wishes with the horseshoe, or you put everything into it and it becomes one clumsy mold over there with which you can't do anything. So be very careful, use your resources wisely, don't crave for resources, be resourceful instead. So put only that one bit of iron into the fire. Don't throw all the iron that you have. Ration it and use it wisely. Over to you, Toastmaster Vandana.
Thank you, Toastmaster Savita. I'm just jealous that you found it so funny. Like, I wish I could find every proverb funny. I think we do, right? Especially when people are giving advice to us, and telling, don't do
What
this.
is it
Especially,
supposed to mean?
to tell you the truth, so my thing is, I'm someone who tries a lot of things, and I felt like I couldn't focus, like, on molding everything. So what I did is, after trying out a lot of things, I chose my top three. So other than family, my top three would be art, my career. Right now, I'm trying out a new career, and Toastmasters. So I think you can choose 3 irons. More than that, I think you will probably burn yourself.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Farida. You saved me.
Okay. Next, Toastmaster Babu, are you ready? You want to go next?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay. Let's see. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, Toastmaster Babu.
When I started to learn how to drive, I was a learner, and I had a very bad habit of thinking that I will get out of my city and drive from Calcutta to Bombay. And at that time, I was still a learner. I once asked and said one of my friend that let's go out for a long drive. We will catch the highway and we will go up to as long as we can. But that incident, I remember that incident was met with a small accident and the headlight of my car was broken. Yes, I was counting my eggs before it got hatched. I thought I have become a very good driver, a professional driver, like the drivers of big vehicles do. They travel on roads hours after hours and do not get exhausted. I have just driven maximum for 30 minutes or maximum 1 hour before that. But when I came on a position when I had to drive for more than 3 hours, I got exhausted. Practice is the most important thing on that day, which I realized. And before you or I or anyone get any kind of a thing that makes us good or makes us skill on that thing, we should not count on that thing. For example, I am a businessman by profession now. If I go for a business deal and I do not have idea of what product or what item the tender is, then I will just make a fool of myself. So before hatching the eggs, we should know that what result that egg will give us, whether the egg will boil or it will get burned. So we must know how to boil the eggs so that we can get the result we want. And if we do not know how to boil it, we should not put it in the kettle and get it burned and destroy the whole composition. I think that's my take on that topic.
Thank you, Toastmaster Babu. It's interesting. We're not all ready to talk about things that go wrong in our life, and it takes some courage to bring out those stories and share it with everyone. I know I took a while before I shared that I'm in a new career because I wanted to know for myself if I'm okay with it before I announce to the entire world on social media. Next, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Pragya. Are you ready? Pragya?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, sure. A picture is worth 1,000 words. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Toastmaster Pragya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vanda. And a very apt topic for me today because yesterday I lost my grandmother who's raised me up. And now today the only thing I am left with is her memories and her picture. I was just scrolling through the pictures that I have of hers with me. And I could realize that those pictures were speaking thousands of stories which I might have forgotten, thousands of instances, the learnings, the lessons which she gave me and with which I am left right now. One thing which I also realized is that at times things which we can't remember in words, those expressions are frozen in those pictures. The feelings that we can't express, the emotions that have been left behind are something which are only renewed when we keep seeing those pictures. So today I totally believe on this particular saying that yes, a picture speaks 1,000 words. And today, when I can't listen to her, I can't listen to her words right now. I can't call her, but when I'm seeing her picture, it's speaking to me. It's telling me to be brave. It's telling me that yes, she's there. It's telling me that there's something which will always remain with me, a part of her which will always remain as her picture in my heart, her true sense in my heart. So yes, I totally believe that a picture speaks more than 1,000 words if you just know how to read them, and if you just know the memories that have been related to those pictures, the emotions that those pictures carry, and the true sense with which that picture was clicked or painted or whatever form it was made. So I would say, do have these memories with you. I have very few with her, but keep clicking these pictures because sometimes these will be the only things left with you for any person. Over to you, Toastmaster Vanda.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pragya. I'm sending you a lot of love. I know we've never met in person and probably we've seen each other, but my heartfelt condolences and lots of love to you. And no one prepares us when we lose someone so dear to us. And it's not easy to talk about it. Thank you for showing the courage to share what was in your heart. And I wish your family the strength to overcome each day as it passes by. Let's move on to the next topic. Okay, I would say that my prayers for your grandmother and for your family. Okay. Next, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Dinesh. Are you ready to go?
Hi, Vandana. Yeah, not able to turn on the video because I have power cut at my place.
Okay, sure. Do you want an easy one or a tough one?
Yeah, I feel easy ones are tough, so anything is fine.
Okay. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Toastmaster Dinesh.
What is that? Sweet. Can you?
Someone who makes a lot of noise gets what they need. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. I'm giving you a discount because it's a tough one.
Okay. Thank you so much, Vandana, and good evening, everyone. squeaky wheel gets the grease. I think, yeah, I kind of sometimes feel, we generally try to speak more or try to, either maybe in the office meetings or any Zoom calls or anywhere, we want to show that we are there in the meeting, right? Even though we don't have anything to say, will try to, say something which sometimes doesn't make any sense, right? And that won't be advantageous to us, right? Sometimes better wait for the right situation and go for it. So I kind of disagree with this topic, right? Because it's not always uh, go and say something which doesn't make sense. Maybe wait for your time. The less you speak, I think in some cases, less you speak, I think the more it will be benefit. It will be uh, benefit to you. So I kind of feel that wait for the right time and then speak whatever you want and then make so that it will make sense. So yeah, that's what I can take this from this topic, Vandana. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dinesh. Because when I saw this topic, I actually had to read like what it meant. It was interesting to, it was not an easy one. And yes, in certain situations, people who make a lot of noise, make it big. And sometimes they don't make it at all. So next, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Jatin. Are you ready?
Yeah, can you see me?
No, I can't. I can see your display picture.
Yeah, now can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Great. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Toastmaster Jatin. Oh, Gavilier Jatin.
Oh. Okay. I don't know if I can speak to it, but okay, I'll try. So my enemy of my enemy is a friend, and I guess yeah. So I don't have any enemies, but when it comes to studies or sports, I have a lot. Because when it comes to studies, I have like 2-3 people. Sometimes they defeat me in maths, but sometimes I defeat them in maths. So whenever it comes to studies and sports, will never be together. So if, say for a project, we never be together. We'll always be separate. We do whatever we wanna. So for one time when we did for a science project, me and my friend who we don't like each other, but we had to do about a science project. And when we did it, I did one thing and he did another thing. And when we both submitted our project, ma'am told us that why do you have two things, and what's wrong with you both? Do you have minds or anything? So we got scoldings, and then we thought of becoming friends. So I know my topic is my enemy of his enemy is a friend. I know I didn't speak about it, but I tried to speak about it. So thank you, Anod.
After speaking for so long, you're telling me that you haven't spoken about it. Great job, Gavilier Jatin. I think it's very tricky. I mean, sometimes friends turn into enemies and enemies turn into friends, right? We never know. Toastmaster, is there someone who hasn't gone yet? Toastmaster Chandresh has spoken, or?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you're ready. Okay, fine. There is no such thing as a free lunch. There is no such thing as a free lunch. Toastmaster Chandresh.
A very good evening to all fellow Toastmaster brothers, sisters, and dear guests. What a topic. Thank you so much, ma'am, for a nice, lovely topic. In this pandemic period, we have experienced it that nothing is free. Even air, oxygen, it is also not free. in this crisis, we have experienced people are so much helpless. Whatever they deserve and whatever they possess, many things, but they are running for the basic needs like a medical bed, oxygen cylinder, because in life, whatever no doubt this was the crisis, and we all not our whole world is not prepared for that. But by supporting each other, we have given fight against this pandemic, and we are now coming out with medications, vaccines, and we will come in a better situation in a while. But we have experienced that there is a superpower. There is something which we are feeling that we can do anything. But no, we have to, we are getting the things what we deserve only. There is nothing free in this world. Everything has some cost, some price. And we have to make our hard efforts to get whatever we want, whatever we aspire for that. So nothing is free in this world, friends. We have to work hard because life is hard. Over to you, Vidya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chandresh. It's a very difficult time for all of us. And what I've seen is in all the places that it is a local community, people who volunteer, take the risk, and they actually bring forward all our, the saviors who work in our hospitals and who, are in the front lines helping us. So let's all hope that one day we will be sitting in one country, in one room, and talking to each other. Let's hope for that. Next, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Dinesha. Have you spoken already, or?
Yes, Dinesh has spoken. Okay. Robert is there. Robert.
Okay, Toastmaster Robert. Okay. Are you ready, Toastmaster Robert?
Robert, are you there? Robert. Robert. Nako Majud.
Okay.
Maybe Jessie ma'am has taken.
Okay. Jesse, no. So I'll go with Jesse in case Robert comes. Probably, I'll call him. So Toastmaster Jesse, are you ready? Will someone time Jesse? Is it possible?
I will take.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Savita. Okay.
Wait, yeah. I'm getting calls. I will just mute it.
Okay.
Yes.
Amjad, do you want to go next, and then probably
No problem. I'm ready.
Oh, all right. Okay. Jesse, because since you're the keeper of our time, good things come to those who wait. Good things come to those who wait. Toastmaster Jesse.
Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, good things come to those who wait. I don't agree. Sometimes you don't get if you wait. I know. Take this example of this COVID vaccination. You wait for the last and let anybody go, and you go home. Go anywhere if you wait for some time. Particularly the era that we are living in. People don't care. When you drive also, you let people in. The whole lot of line goes inside through the traffic. Good things don't come with those who wait. Things come in his own time, but you keep moving. You don't have to wait that the others take, and then you wait for your you wait at the last. You might be disappointed, and too many disappointments in life is also not good. I find some of these quotes are very ancient quotes. When things were very nice and everybody was thinking of other people, the quote worked well. Today people don't, today it's a reverse. Put your mask on first and then you put other people mask. Get yourself seated and then you help others. Self-satisfy. When you're happy, you can make others happy. So don't wait others to make happy. What is that quote? Don't good things come to those. Okay, let everybody take their own thing. You remember in one of the jokes in the aircraft, last one got a school bag to fly down when the aircraft was in danger. So he allowed everyone to take the safety bag, but last one he waited, he got the school bag. So don't wait good things thinking that things will come better. I've got to speak. Sometimes everybody has spoken. I would not have got any points to speak. So not always correct. Toastmaster Vandana, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jessie. Yeah, I do believe that we find it difficult to speak up for ourselves, but it's time for us to be vocal and demand the things that we want and, make it happen for us. Take your destiny into your hands. Okay, next I'd like to invite Toastmaster Robert, who had some issues but is now ready to speak.
Yes, if you could hear me now.
Yeah, it's quite clear. Okay, so actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. Toastmaster Robert.
Thank you. And that is a fantastic statement that I completely believe in. I've met a variety of people in my life. They claim to be nice people. However, when you meet them in person and you see the actions that they often take, perhaps maybe they're not such nice people. Maybe they're even going to stab you in the back. Maybe they're going to do some not nice things to you. Sometimes I even meet people that maybe they claim to be really great at something. Maybe they claim to be a really great public speaker, or they claim to be really great in a certain technical topic. But then you see them, maybe you see them speak, or maybe you see them do some work. And I feel that maybe they could certainly improve in those areas. So I certainly agree with the statement that actions speak louder than words. So if you're ever speaking with a person, I would highly recommend you check their work and that you make sure that the output that they have is quality rather than just taking their word for it. Back to you, Madam Topics Master or Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Robert. Yes, I believe when I said I'm very passionate about this job, my manager, and I was just starting out, he said, okay, great. Now you go ahead and prove it. So I definitely believe in this. Next, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Deepa. Are you ready?
Yes, Vandana.
If you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. If you want something done right, you have to do it yourself.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen in the room. I have been president of my club this term, and one of the biggest lessons I learned was you need to be a role model and establish some standards for them to follow. If you have certain standards that are low, that's going to permeate through the whole term. And so when I began, there were so many new officers who joined in the executive committee meeting, and it was up to me for me to show the path. And so when I had to mentor my VP PR on poster making, when he was completely new to the whole area of making posters, I collaborated with and I showed him, hey, this is how it's done. And this is how you can go through. And he's realized, okay, this is the benchmark. I'm going to get there. And he began to progress well. And today I can proudly say he's doing everything independently and even rolled out the newsletter. He's shown passion in his work, and that matters more than anything. That learning, that thirst for learning is what I established. And I feel it's very important to always show what you need to others to follow you. Over to Toastmaster Vandana.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Deepa. Well, this term I didn't want to take up executive, club officer role. And then I knew Toastmaster Deepa is standing for president. So I'm like, okay, let me just be the secretary at least of our club. And I've seen all of this happen. So great take on it, Toastmaster Deepa. Next, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Amjad. Are you ready? I think everyone is kind of done,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Toastmaster Vandana, I'm ready.
I had looked for one. Now I'm okay. All good things must come to an end. All good things must come to an end. Toastmaster Amjad.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, a topics master. All good things must come to an end. Everything, not only good things, but bad things also must come to an end. Even no matter how good you are, how great you are, how perseverant you are, how achiever you are, end of the day, we all have to depart. No matter how sluggish we are, how procrastinating the stuff we are indulged with, end of the day, we all have to depart. What remains remembered for the society, for the cultures, for the history is people who makes the difference and involve other people and make other people's life great. Now, many people you must have read books about the leaders we know, we call them leaders. They're all remembered because they were involved with people. They were not doing something only for them. Toastmasters is one of the greatest examples I have ever heard or I have ever experienced. Somebody who is no more in our life, who is no more around us, but the seed he planted that has nurtured and now it's spread its wings in 143 countries. We are all praising that gentleman every single day, though the mission is not being followed the way it was supposed to be. But still, these roots are so strong that they are living in 143 countries. No matter how long we are going to take to devalue or misuse, at the end of the day, it will remain. Again, a very good thing or bad thing must come to an end. Now, question is, will it come to an end? You never know. It will maybe in another century. Because whatever goes up comes down. Whatever goes down comes up. This is the philosophy, a circle of life. Now it's totally up to us what we contribute in it. Our job is to only contribute our take, do our best and leave the rest. This is my understanding with this topic as well as with life, what we are living right now. So ladies and gentlemen, no matter how great you are, you will come to an end. I will come to an end. And if you want to leave the mark, if you want us to people, if you want people to remember us, we need to do something great for them, do something value adding for them. Then only we will be remembered. And that's why people call it living hereafter or living forever. Living forever means we live in people's heart forever when we do good deeds. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, good and bad, everything will come to an end. Back to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amjad. We have great artists, great poets. We have great leaders like Toastmaster Ralph Smedley and some of the wonderful organizers who built this platform. And today, some good things must come to an end. Amjad, do you want to give me a topic?
I can.
We have many wishing to give you a topic. There are many. See, they are laughing. They have started laughing.
I don't want to ask so much. Give the most.
Oh, I will give Vandana a topic. Very easy one, huh?
Yeah.
Vandana, you want an easy one or a hard one?
It's okay. Anything is fine.
Anything is fine. Sure. Okay. Your topic is familiarity breeds contempt. Familiarity breeds contempt. Proverb. I put it in the chat.
Yeah, because I was silent, so he thought maybe, okay, let me put it on the chat so that she understands the topic. Familiarity breeds contempt. I agree and disagree. I've felt that some of the relationships that I've formed as a child over the years, the childhood friends who stayed throughout my life are the ones that have added more meaning to my life, because they know me how I was as a child and how I've transformed to a earning adult, to a mother. So it's lovely to see that. But at the same time, sometimes you know them so well that when they keep doing the same things which you don't like, you get irritated with them. But then sometimes you also have love for them, so you're okay to overlook that. And this, you would see, mostly is what happens at our homes. We will get the angriest at the ones that are closest to our hearts and the ones that we love the most. I fight a lot with my mother, but what would I do without her? She's been a part of my journey as a mother from before I delivered my daughter to today. Tomorrow, I plan to move away, move to another country. And how will I fight with her? How will I show contempt? She always looks at me and tells me, "You're ungrateful." And I know I am, but I really do love her. So there are a lot of times that we feel angry with the ones who are around us, but it's okay to pause, take some space for ourselves, and come back to those relationships, the people who've been with us. But if you feel that they are too toxic for you, don't doubt about stepping away, because it's important for us to protect ourselves. At the same time, when you're doing something for a long time at workplace, a hobby, it's okay to take a break, try something new, and come back to it if your heart tells you to come back. And sometimes it's time to move on. Yes, familiarity breeds contempt, but at the same time, it's sometimes so much a part of you that you can't let go. Over to you. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of the wonderful table topic session. It was very, very familiar phrases. I know we've all heard it, but sometimes even the most easiest ones, we are at loss of words. And it was interesting to hear everyone's stories. Over to you. Amjad?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vandana, for making this show another success. It was 152nd session. Thank you so much. Big hand for Toastmaster Vandana. Really appreciate it. And Toastmaster Umar Farooq for giving a topic to Toastmaster Vandana as well. Ladies and gentlemen, with that power vested in me as a host of this very meeting, I adjourn the meeting. Over to each one of you to have fun for some time. Stay blessed wherever you are, please. Bye-bye.
Timers report.
Thank you.
Timers report. DTM Amjad Ali. Jesse will give.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Sorry. DTM Jesse. Okay. DTM Jesse, please read out the timing report if you don't mind.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Because Vandana said take the time as report, then I took. Dr. Farida, 2 minutes 45 seconds. Umar, 2 minutes 14 seconds. Samir, 50 seconds. Sushant, 1 minute 48 seconds. Zainab, 1 minute 22 seconds. Akshay, 2 minutes 4 seconds. Manoranjini, 1 minute 20 seconds. Denisha, 1 minute 55 seconds. Savita, 2 minutes 12 seconds. Sunita, 1 minute 54 seconds. Babu, 2 minutes 19 seconds. Pragya, 2 minutes. Dinesh, Squeaky Wheels, 1 minute 18 seconds. Jatin, 2 minutes 26 seconds. Chandresh, 2 minutes 15 seconds. Robert, 1 minute 8 seconds. Jesse, 2 minutes 21 seconds. Deepa, 1 minute. Who's this? Before Amjad, 1 minute. If you want something done right, you have to do it. Who's that?
Deepa Sampath.
Deepa, yes. 1 minute 9 seconds. Amjad, 3 minutes 6 seconds. Vandana, I forgot to time you. I went away. I got a call. Somebody was calling me on voting. Sorry about it.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jesse. Sorry for forgetting to call you. Over to you, Toastmaster Amjad. You want to close?
Thank you so much. Really appreciate DTM Jesse. A big hand for you, both beautiful ladies, Toastmaster Vandana and DTM Jesse. A big hand, ladies and gentlemen. With that, Power Vestima, the host of this meeting, I adjourn the meeting. Stay blessed wherever you are, please.